Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're making this fake cake. Isn't it cute? It has a spring vibe, but also kind of Valentine's Day, but I think that this is just cute. I love it. So what we're gonna do is make this out of household items, crafting supplies, home repair items, clay. I made all of these macarons and these hearts out of clay. And yeah, so let's get to it. Please make sure you like the video, comment below. Also, I'll leave everything that I used in this video down in the description, just in case you want to make your own. And yeah, please make sure you subscribe, like the video, and let's get straight to the video tutorial. Okay, bye. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Adorned by Cherice, and today we're having some fun making a fake cake. I have never made a fake cake, and I have never made a real cake. I know I'm not a baker, but I'm going to try this because it looks fun. So I hope you enjoy this video. All the items that I use in this video will be listed in the description. So if you see anything that you may want to use, I will list it below. The first thing that I recommend you have is acrylic paint, because you will want to color your cake in the design you like, and you'll be adding the paint to the lightweight spackle. You need lightweight spackle for your icing. And this glitter I'm using, Mod Podge. I bought the matte. This is caulk. I don't think I'll need it in this video, but caulk is also used on fake cakes. These are my supplies I used, the baking supplies, some tips, and I got some piping bags. And these are to roll out my little clay decorations I'm going to make. I'm making some clay decorations. And my paint supplies, some water, alcohol for cleanup, popsicle sticks. And I got these paper mache boxes to make the cake. I got those from Hobby Lobby. I got a macaron, is that how you say it? Macaron mold, construction paper to put my cake on, and this Lazy Susan so that I can decorate my cake. So I think I gave you all the directions, or not the directions, a list of all the items I'm using. So yeah, this is my cake decorating kit that I got from Michael's. It has everything you need in it, and I think I got it for like $8. It was on sale, so I just want to show you that it has instructions. It has some piping bags and a few different types of tips. It has like a petal tip, a star tip, dotting tip, just a lot of different tips. So I think that would be helpful to have as well. So since I'm a clay artist already, I decided that I wasn't going to go and buy more decorations. I'm just going to make them. So I'm using my air dry clay, and you can use polymer clay too. I had some polymer clay hearts left over, so I'm going to use those. But today I'm using my air dry clay and my cutouts. I have so many different cutters for my polymer clay, so I decided just to use those and create my own decorations. It's pretty easy. I have another video using air dry clay, and it has a few tips in that video, but it's very easy to use air dry clay for decorations. So I have all my decorations cut out and cleaned up, and now I'm going to go ahead and use this macaron mold. And what you want to do when you're using molds like this is dust them with cornstarch so that your clay doesn't stick to the insides, because it would be very difficult to get the macaron out. And yeah, just make sure you dust it. And then when you put in your clay, go ahead and press it in really well so that you can get all of the details, and flatten out the bottom so the bottom of your macaron will be flat. This is my first time using this mold, so it's kind of an experiment, but I believe they came out pretty well. When you're taking them out, just press down on the mold and try to get it out, release, release the edges. And then when you turn it upside down, they should pop out fairly easily. And once you're done, you're just going to go ahead and let these dry for a few days. They're pretty thick, so they need a couple days to dry. And this is how they look when they're dry. They're just, you have to add your own color because yeah, they're white. And this is my mask that I'm using because I'm going to sand these with an ultra fine piece of sanding paper. You don't have to do this at all because cookies aren't smooth, but I wanted to see how this sanded down because I've never sanded this before. I've never sanded air dry clay, and it's so soft. It just sands so good, so I really enjoyed that process, but you don't have to do this. And then you just dust off any of the the little sanding dust, and then you just go ahead and get to painting your projects. FYI, when you're using acrylic paint, crafting paint, sometimes it can be watery. So you'll have to cover your pieces a few times with the paint, maybe 2 times, maybe 3 times if the paint isn't the way you like it. So just be aware of that. But I enjoyed painting these. It was fun. And then I painted the center white. So yeah. All right, so these are all of my pieces. Well, it's not all of them, but I don't think I'll need every single clay piece that I made. So I only colored a few, and I like the way they came out. I could have done a better job painting them, but I think they look pretty good. So let's go ahead and get to making the cake, which is the fun part. I mean, it was so much fun. Oh, I sealed these in Mod Podge just in case the paint chipped off, but I don't think this is really that necessary. I'm not sure, but yeah, so let's get to making the cake. These boxes come in a pack of 3, and they were about $9, I believe. It's kind of expensive, but I had a coupon. And this is the lightweight spackle that I'm using, and you get this from the home goods store. I got this from Lowe's. I'm in California, so they have a Lowe's, Home Depot, and stuff like that. So that's where I got it from. And then I put it in that plastic container, and then I'm coloring it with the purple, which is a pretty purple. I loved it because it's white. The lightweight spackle is white, so mixing the purple made it a pretty pastel color. And I also added a little bit of white to brighten it up. And yeah, so that's what I'm going to use to go ahead and start icing my cake. So you can use this as an actual decorating box and take the lid off and ice them separately, but I just wanted to make a cake for my kitchen, so I left the top on. And the spackle will work perfectly to adhere the top and the bottom. So yeah, I'm just spackling the whole thing, and I had so much fun with this. I don't know how many times I'm going to tell you that I have fun with this, but I had a lot of fun with this. Also, another quick FYI, make sure you put down wax paper so that your work area will stay nice and clean. And now we're going to go ahead and add the icing. So this was even more fun. Not icing, but wait, yeah, it is icing. It's, what's it called? Yes, icing. But yeah, so we're gonna put it in a piping bag and add icing decorations. Okay, yeah, that's what it's called. So I'm gonna add this pink to my spackle and mix it up really well so that the white and the pink don't, make any streaks. So you just got to make sure you stir it up really well. It's kind of thick, but the paint does help thin it out a little bit. Okay, so this is my very first time using a piping bag my whole life on this planet. Okay, I don't bake. The only time I've ever baked was I made some cheesecake, and that's mostly just pouring it into a pan. It's not really decorating or anything. So we're gonna see how this turns out. Stay tuned. Oh my goodness, I had the hardest time getting this in the bag, but I did it. This proves that you can do anything you put your heart to. I was not giving up on this, okay? I did it. I can't explain to you how I did it, but I did it. I put my hand over the stick to get it in there. It worked. So now, the next thing we're gonna do is do a little tiny bit of like a test, which I can't believe that it looked pretty the first time. I mean, it's just pressing a bag. I guess it's not that hard. So we're just gonna go ahead and go around our cake and have some fun decorating. Do not take this too seriously. It's a fake cake. So just try to have fun. And that's exactly what I did. This Lazy Susan contraption helped a lot when I was, going around the cake. So I do recommend you get one of those if you're not that great at decorating, or, this is your first time, because it does help. I did make some mistakes, as you can see, but I just kept going. And yeah, I made some swirls. So I learned from YouTuber Peep This, y'all. I'll leave her information down in the description as well, to put a paper towel over your piping bag, because this will help your caulk not dry while you're doing whatever. So say you need to walk away for a second, or you're trying to figure out what you want to do, place a wet paper towel over your piping bag so that your spackle doesn't dry. I think I called it caulk before, but it's spackle. While I'm on that subject, I also learned this fake bake information from the Pink Tree. I will also link her below because she has some cute fake bakes. Oh my God. Peep This, y'all, and the Pink Tree. So I'll put those people down, or those content creators down, in the description. So these hearts are polymer clay because I needed a little bit more color, I would say, and I didn't color them all because I didn't think I would need them, the ones that I made. So these are old polymer clay hearts that I made. So we're going to place these all around the cake and make this cake beautiful. I don't have any idea where I came up with how I'm going to decorate this cake. I just did it as I went. So if anything looks weird to you, please do not bring it up, because it was just a random decorating day. Okay, we just placed stuff on this cake as we went. Okay, thank you. Ta-da! Look how cute those are. I love it. Yes. Okay, so now I'm going to try to move my camera. I'm used to filming from the top, but we're going to go ahead and try to do this from the side. And we're going to do this piping again, which makes me so nervous. Oh my gosh. But we're going to go ahead and try to do this piping. It was so scary doing this. I don't know why scary doing piping. I don't know. It's scary sometimes when you do new things, but you have to try, you know? So I just went around the cake and tried to make sure I wasn't putting it just on the wax paper and making sure it's sticking to the cake, you know? So yeah, just make sure you take your time and don't forget to have fun. Don't take it too seriously. It is scary. It is scary, but you can do it. Okay, now we're back at the top view and I'm adding some little dollops of the rest of this spackle to the top, and then I'm going to add my decorations to it because laying it on top of the cake, no, it was not looking good. So I was, testing it out and seeing how it looked. No, it did not look good. So I piped out a little bit of this spackle and swirls and put my hearts on top and did some of that with the macarons. I hope I'm saying that right, macarons. And I didn't use that cookie because the color clashed to me. I don't know, maybe I was like in a pastel mood and the chocolate cookie wasn't meshing well with my design. So we did use it, but we will use it in another video. I have a good idea on what to use that for. So yeah, you see how I tried to see how it would look, but it just didn't look good to me and I didn't like it. So we didn't use it. I'm sorry, but you're cute. You're a cute cookie though. You're a very cute cookie. Here is my final product. Don't you just love it? It's the most gorgeous cake you've ever seen, right? Okay, maybe it's not all that, but it was definitely fun. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I also added a little bit of glitter, but the purple spackle had already dried, so I could only add glitter to the pink parts because those were fresher and still a little bit wet, which is fine. I don't know how I forgot glitter because glitter is the most important ingredient, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. This was a fun craft. I believe that you should try it and it's pretty easy. You can get a lot of these supplies at the Dollar Tree, like the spackle, and you can make your own decorations with polymer clay and air dry clay. So this is a really fun project. You just need a box. You can use any box and just cover it up with that spackle and get to decorating. So just make sure that if you're working with children, they are of an age that they know do not lick do not lick this, because this is this is not good to eat, of course, but yeah, for older children this is a fun project. And yeah, that's all. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know how you like this, and I'll see you guys next time. So have a great rest of your day, and yeah, have fun. Bye.